My discipline is unforgiving. Got you backing up in the defensive
That's a little bit of a old school Cena.
Cena.
I'm here to talk about something that is a big issue right now that is brewing in the WWE. I'm talking about the main event at Wrestlemania. Rocky versus John Cena. Two people who clearly do not like each other. It's a case of he said, she said. Cena said, Rocky doesn't care about the business. Rocky's telling Cena to shut his hole. And finally, they're going to meet in the ring and actually, rumble it out and, see who really is better, Rocky or John Cena. And this has actually caused tension in the WWE universe. Like, looking at my Twitter feed, it's actually pretty split. You have Team Bring It and you have C Nation. What I did notice is that a lot of Team Bring It are males and older, which I don't know what that means. If Cena really does cater to the younger demographic and the female demographic, I don't know. I'm just to start off and saying that I'm not a Cena fan. Well, actually, sorry. I am. No, actually, I'm not a Cena fan. I like John Cena. There's a difference. I believe I'm 100% Team Orton, and unfortunately, he's not in this match, or else we all know who I'd be going for, RKO, duh. But I'm here to talk about Cena and Rocky. Okay, let me say this. I do like John Cena. I like heel John Cena. I like Doctor of Thugonomics John Cena. Do I like Super Cena? No. I think he's annoying. I roll my eyes whenever I see him. Whenever I hear like that friggin' his theme song. It's catchy though. You can't see me, my time is now. I actually kind of like it. But at the beginning of this feud, there was no question. I was 100% on Team Bring It's side. I mean, it's Rocky. What wrestling fan hasn't grown up with The Rock? I mean, do you smell what The Rock is cooking? Like the Attitude Era, him and Stone Cold. Any wrestling fan would get excited about The Rock coming back, Mind you, it was after 7 years, but we'll get to that later. But yeah, I was excited. I was like, oh my god, The Rock, he's gonna be at WrestleMania, a year from now, oh my god. And now it's in 1 month, right? So at the beginning last year, I was like, yo, The Rock's gonna kick Cena's ass. What the hell? There's no even question. There's not one doubt in my mind that The Rock is going to win. Okay. Now let's rewind back to, I think it's maybe 2 months ago. My mindset started to change. Because usually when Cena would do his promos, I'd be like, okay, I get what you're saying. You love the business. Blah, blah, blah. Rocky doesn't. Until one day, I actually sat down. I don't know what promo it was. I'll go back. Maybe I'll tell you guys later. But I went and I sat down. And I said, you know what? Let me listen to what this guy's saying. And for any of you wrestling fans who say that what John Cena is saying isn't true, you guys are liars. I'm telling you that right now because you guys are biased. Because then you guys just like John Cena, so you don't listen to him like me. I was biased. I can't lie. But if you actually listen to what he's saying, he is so right. Yes, he didn't have the success that Rocky did have in Hollywood. Maybe that would have changed his mind. Maybe if he was more successful, he would have left us too. But he didn't. He leaves for a little while. He's injured. He goes make a movie like The Marine, 12 Rounds, but he comes back. You know what I mean? And what I'm saying is that Rocky could have done the same thing. You could have had success in Hollywood, but you could have came back. And don't get me wrong, I know that Rocky opened a lot of doors. He opened up the WWE universe to Hollywood. Maybe a lot of people wouldn't know what wrestling was about if it wasn't for Rocky leaving. You know what I mean? But you could have came back. 7 years, bro. I really think you could have. If you really love something, you'd come back. And yes, he did. Don't get me wrong. He came back last year. Perfect. We all think we're good. But my thing is, actions speak louder than words. You could say you missed us and you love us and this is home, but this is home. Why did it take so long for you to come back? And you have John Cena, and you can see it in his eyes. He loves what he's doing. He loves entertaining us. Whether we're saying let's go Cena, Cena sucks, he loves it. And I think that it shines. And you could see it in his voice and in his eyes and his facial expressions that he wants to be here, that he loves us. So I don't know about you guys, but I mean, I'm not completely on T Nation. Like, I'm not saying, oh, I want him to win. But at this point, I don't care. I think it's going to come down to who loves it more, who loves us more. I feel like the winner is going to be the person that represents us, that represents the WWE universe. You know what I mean? And if it's going to come down to that, I think John Cena is going to win. Because what is it going to do? If John Cena loses, what does that prove? That a guy who left, who should have ring rust, came back and beat a guy who's been with us, who hasn't left us? I don't know what that says. But I'm hoping that John Cena wins and maybe there's a new era brewing. I don't know. Heel Cena? I don't know. I guess I'll wait. But feel free to disagree, to agree in the comments below.